So today I want to talk about how to keep a long distance relationship going. I recently had a coaching call with a student who unfortunately was dating this girl. She went back to Europe. They live so far away from each other right now, and they've been away from each other for about 3 months, and they've started to argue. They've started to have all these little problems start to emerge. And you wanted to ask me about it, and there's one simple way that you can keep a long distance relationship going and solve a lot of the problems that can emerge from having a long distance relationship. But before we kick it off, I'm Dave, and this channel is dedicated to giving you no bullshit, novel dating advice for the modern man. If you want to know my life story and why I know about dating, you can read my book. And secondly, in the description, there's a form you can fill out to do some one-on-one coaching with me. So, how to keep a long-distance relationship going. So, this student he's the girl that he was seeing. She's on the other side of the world, and they started arguing. They were doing the little video calls, and almost every night they were doing the little video calls, and then those short video calls started to go from every day to every second day. They started to get a little bit shorter. She started kind of arguing with him a little bit more. She started, firstly in the beginning, she was saying how much she missed him and how much she's going to do anything she can to get back together with him, and I miss you so much and I'm gonna wait for you forever. And then all of that love and all of that attention started to evolve into her starting to poke around and say, what are you doing this weekend? Are you hanging out with any girls? I don't know what you're doing all the time. And she started to get a little bit skeptical, and then they started having a few arguments, and then there was a period where they argued and then they stopped talking for up to a week. And he was talking about how stressful this was and how he has all these problems now because he's got this girl that he really likes, and she's on the other side of the world, and he doesn't know what to do about it. And so what we did was we talked about that. We went through his life circumstances, and we discovered that he has enough money to travel and things like that. Pretty obvious, right? But just say right now you're watching this and you're trying to look for a hack on how to keep a long distance relationship going. It is very simple. You need concrete plans. This is something that has worked for me in the past. If you're dating a girl, she needs concrete plans, even if it is literally a year in advance and you are stuck in a job, you're stuck somewhere, you cannot leave for 12 months. As long as you have concrete plans, this time next year I would have solved my visa problems, my work problems, my health problems, my financial problems, and we are going to come together this time next year. It doesn't really matter how far in the future. Well, it does to some extent. If it's 10 years, that's too long. But you need concrete plans. She needs to know that something's going to happen so that she has something to look forward to. And part of the reason is her friends will be asking her, hey, where is this guy? He's so far away, he's never coming to see you. And you're giving her an answer to her friends and her family. They're going to ask questions, and if she says this time next year he's definitely coming, what do you think happens to the friends and the family that question your commitment to her? Well, instantly they go, oh, okay, next year, he'll be here next year. And solves all the problems. She will stop arguing with you. She will start, if anything, helping you to solve whatever problems you need to get through. You got work problems, financial problems, you got all these. There's something in the way of you guys coming together, and obviously you might be more likely to be traveling to her, but the concrete plan, that does solve everything, and then you guys can continue to negotiate and figure out how to solve your problems to get together. And she will stop arguing with you. She will stop being jealous and wanting to know where you are all the time, because she knows that you're committed to her. It shows a lot of things. It shows your commitment. It shows that you're in a bad situation, which she will understand, and you're doing your best to get back to her. Concrete plans solve everything. They really do. They solve everything in a long-term relationship. They solve so many problems. And I recommend that if you're having problems, you just give some concrete plans, solid concrete plans, and it'll solve so many of your problems. So if you like this video, make sure you click the subscribe button, and I'll see you guys in the next video.